Welcome back. Now, Pfizer has become the first pharmaceutical to apply for emergency authorization of its COVID-19 vaccine in India. India has the world's second highest number of infections with over 9 million cases. Now, India Correspondent, that's Rebecca Bundhun, joins me now for more on this. Rebecca, good to have you back. I mean, this is quite a serious application here. Pfizer applying for that emergency use authorization. What are some of the details and reasons behind this application?
Yes, so reports are saying that Pfizer over the weekend has applied for that emergency use authorization, which is from the drugs regulator of India. Now it's keen to go ahead with that, having received approval in the UK, of course. Now it seems to be looking at India as well. However, the major challenge with the Pfizer vaccine for India is the fact that it does need to be stored at extremely cold temperatures at minus 70 degrees Celsius. Now, that's a big challenge for India, given the cold storage challenges, actually getting that vaccine across the country when you have a population of 1.3 billion people. It's a huge country geographically. How do you get that vaccine at those temperatures to places including rural India, remote villages, even smaller towns and so on? That's a major challenge. We're also hearing reports coming through today in the Indian media. Several outlets are reporting that the Serum Institute of India, which has partnered with the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine, has also applied for emergency use authorization for its vaccine as well. And what experts are saying is that that vaccine could actually be more suitable for India, given the temperatures that it needs to be stored at are between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius, although it will still be a challenge again in terms of distribution. That's what India is looking at the moment. How will it distribute a vaccine once it actually comes into the country and once it's widely available? But at the moment it seems to be, well, sources are saying that these companies have applied for approvals, but we have to wait and see, does the drugs regulator of India actually allow that to go ahead? There are also a few other vaccines being indigenously developed in India as well. We have Bharat Biotech. There's also a company in Gujarat as well developing a vaccine, and these are in advanced stages of trials as well. So India is really hopeful of a vaccine, especially as today, for example, it added more than 32,000 cases in the past 24 hours. India now has approaching 9.7 million total confirmed COVID-19 infections, and it is still the second worst country behind the United States in terms of its total number of infections. So that's a big worry here, and India is keen to get hold of a vaccine as soon as possible. But of course, those safety measures have to be in place, and it has to work out how it will actually distribute the vaccine across the country.
So, Rebecca, with that being said, I mean, has the Drugs Controller General of India as well as the Health Ministry given an official response to this request by Pfizer?
We haven't heard any official word on what the drugs regulator is saying about either the Pfizer emergency use authorization or Serum Institute of India, which has partnered with the AstraZeneca vaccine, on what's happening with that. And we're still waiting for an official statement from the Serum Institute of India as well on whether it has actually applied for this emergency use authorization. There hasn't actually been an official comment from them on that, on the AstraZeneca vaccine. However, we know the company has said that it has already manufactured some 40 million doses of the vaccine. That's the Serum Institute of India, and it's very much ready to go ahead with further manufacturing, and it is eager to roll that out as soon as possible. So, I mean, that makes sense that it has applied for this authorization, but this could be something that will take time. It's something that the drugs regulator, the government, will have to look at very closely before going ahead with any approvals, given the fact that it wants to make sure that the safety measures are in place. Also, with the Pfizer vaccine, there are those issues around the cold storage, which is going to be a challenge, and importing the vaccine rather into the country, whereas something like the AstraZeneca one is actually being made locally here in the country. So it's going to have to look at all these factors and assess everything. So it may be some time before there is some official response from them on this.
All right. India correspondent Rebecca Bundhun, thank you so much for your time.